Welcome to Hodgepodge. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button to be pulled into the fold of our crochet family. Today we're embarking on a journey as enchanting as a midsummer night's dream with the unforgettable Summer Night Circle Shawl. Designed for crocheters of all levels, this shawl embraces simplicity and versatility. With a pattern that adjusts to fit anyone through some simple math and an easy repeat, it's perfect whether you're a beginner or have been crocheting for years. The beauty of it? You can create this masterpiece with any yarn and any hook size you desire, making it uniquely yours. If you're excited about this project, don't forget to give this video a like. Now let's go through our yarn stash for that perfect yarn and dive into creating something that will make those summer nights unforgettable. In order to make this design as yarn and hook friendly as possible, I've designed it not around a set amount of stitches, but rather around an inch amount. The amount of crocheting you will do depends solely on the hook and the yarn that you choose. A smaller hook with thinner yarn will result in more crocheting, whereas a larger hook with thicker yarn will result in less crocheting to complete the shawl. Interchanging your yarn and hook size will produce a warmer or a lighter garment. Try many different combinations to create beautiful year-round shawls for your wardrobe. In order to be successful with this project, you'll need two key measurements. To find these measurements, you'll need a live model or a long sleeve shirt. Something you'll need today is a tape measure. This is mine. I'm just going to set this to the side. And you'll need either a live model or a t-shirt. This is my kind of live model. This is Bianca. I'm going to measure the distance across the back from underarm to underarm here. Bianca measures the same as a newborn, so my finished shawl will fit a newborn. Just going to put the measuring tape across her back like this. I get about 4.5 inches when I'm measuring this way. So now that I have that number, I'll take that number and I'll multiply by 3. That'll give me 13.5 inches, which will be my starting chain. The second number you'll need is the number from the shoulder to the elbow. This measurement will tell you how long to make the shawl. It looks like my measurement is about 3.5 inches, so that's how much I'll crochet. Now you don't need a live model in order to make this circle shawl. You can use a shirt. So here I have a shirt here, size 4 or 5. And on this shirt, we're going to measure the distance across the back from seam to seam. So on this shirt right here, I get 11.5 inches. That means my starting chain will have to be 34.5 inches. The second measurement that you'll need is the sleeve. So we'll measure the sleeve, and whatever measurement we get, we'll divide by 2. And that's the amount that we'll crochet. So this one is 14.5 inches. We'll divide that number by 2, which means that we need to crochet 7.25 inches in length in order for our circle shawl to fit. So I'm using a J 6mm hook and worsted weight yarn. But as I mentioned before, you can use any hook and any yarn you want. I'm going to begin with a slip knot. This is how I make mine, but you can make yours however you feel most comfortable. And I'm going to chain 4. I'm going to slip stitch in the first chain from the hook. That creates our first picot. I'm going to chain 4. And in that first chain from the hook, I'm going to do a 3 double crochet cluster, which is yarn over, insert the hook in that first chain, yarn over, pull up a loop 3 times. And here's the third time. Struggling a little bit. There we go. You should have 7 loops on your hook. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what we're going to do is yarn over, and we're going to pull through 6 loops. We're going to leave that last loop on the hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops on the hook. And this is essentially how we're going to build our foundation chain. So we'll chain 4 and picot, which is the slip stitch in that first stitch from the hook. Then we'll chain 4 and work a 3 double crochet cluster in the first chain. Yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 6 loops, leaving the 7th one on your hook. Now you should have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through those 2 loops. Now we'll work a picot. Just like that. And then we'll work a 3 double crochet cluster right in that first chain. We're going to go through the 6 loops, leaving the 7th one behind. Yarn over and pull through those 2 loops on the hook. We'll work a picot. We'll keep alternating 3 double crochet clusters with picot stitches until we get to the inch amount that we need. In my case, since I'm doing a newborn size, I'll keep going until I get 13.5 inches, or somewhere around there. I think I might have enough, so I'll just give it a little bit of a stretch. Grab my measuring tape and we'll see. And it looks like I have about 14 inches. I'm happy with that. Now you want to make sure that when you're doing your foundation chain, you end on a 3 double crochet cluster, not on a picot. That's super important. So we're going to be careful not to twist our foundation chain, and we're going to join with a slip stitch to the beginning picot. Just like this. We'll chain 4, that counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. Now we'll take a look at our next 3 double crochet cluster and kind of pull it a little bit, and you see this hole that we've got at the top? We're going to work a double crochet chain 1 in that little hole. Then in the next picot we'll work a double crochet chain 1. And in the next 3 double crochet cluster we'll work a double crochet chain 1. And in the next picot, we'll work a double crochet, chain 1, and we'll keep working in this manner all around the round. We'll work our last double crochet, chain 1, and we'll join with a slip stitch in the third chain of the beginning chain 4. Now for round 3, we'll chain 4 and turn. We're going to work a double crochet, chain 1 in the join right there. So that's our first increase. In this pattern, each odd round is an increase round. In the next double crochet, we'll work a double crochet, chain 1. In the next double crochet, we'll work a double crochet, chain 1 twice. That's our next increase. In the next double crochet, we'll work a double crochet, chain 1. In the next double crochet, we'll work another increase. That's a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1. In the next double crochet, we'll work a double crochet, chain 1. And in the next double crochet, we'll work an increase. And we'll keep working in this manner all around the round. Now when you get to the end, you'll join with a slip stitch in the third chain of the beginning chain 4. And that's the end of our increase round. For round 4, we'll chain 4 and turn, and we'll work a double crochet, chain 1 in the next double crochet and in each double crochet around. When you get to the end of round 4, you'll join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4. Now round 5 is an odd round, which means that it's another increase round. We'll chain 4 and turn, and in that join we'll work another double crochet, chain 1. Now we'll work a double crochet, chain 1 in the next double crochet twice. So in the next double crochet we'll work a double crochet, chain 1. In the next double crochet we'll work a double crochet, chain 1. And in the next double crochet we'll work our next increase. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1. And we'll keep working in this manner all around the round. You should have 2 double crochet left at the end of the round to work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and then we'll join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4. Now for round 6, we'll just repeat round 4, which is to chain 4 and turn, and work a double crochet, chain 1 in the next double crochet and in each double crochet around. I'll work the last double crochet, chain 1, and then join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4. So round 7 is an odd round, which means that we'll be increasing. We'll chain 4 and turn, and in the join, which is right here, we'll work a double crochet, chain 1. That's our first increase. Now we'll work a double crochet, chain 1 in the next double crochet 3 times. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and in the next double crochet, chain 1. In the next double crochet we'll work our increase, which is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, all in the same space. And we'll keep working in this manner all around the round. At the end of the round we should have 3 double crochet left here, so we'll double crochet, chain 1, and in the next double crochet, chain 1, and in the next double crochet, chain 1, and then we'll join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4. And this is what your work should be looking like. It's starting to take shape. So now for round 8 we'll chain 4 and turn, and we'll just repeat round 4 again, which is to double crochet, chain 1 in the next double crochet and in each double crochet around. I'm going to do one more double crochet and chain 1, and then I'll join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4. And this is what my work is looking like. Yours might look slightly different depending on the kind of yarn and hook you're using. We're going to keep working in this pattern until you get the length that you need, which was that 2nd measurement that we took. I'm going to move on to round 9, and round 9 is an odd round, so that means that we're going to be increasing. Chain 4 and turn, and work a double crochet, chain 1 in that 1st join, and now we're going to double crochet, chain 1 in the next double crochet 4 times. Now in the next double crochet you'll work an increase. So you have your beginning increase and double crochet, chain 1 4 times, and then another increase, and you'll keep working in this manner all the way around. When you get to the end of the round you should have 4 double crochet here. So we'll double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and our last double crochet, chain 1. Then we'll join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4. So now you'll continue working increases only until you reach the inch length for the 2nd measurement that you took. This might mean more or less rounds depending on the yarn and the hook that you used. I'm going to work one more round, and that's round 10. And since it's an even round, it's going to be 1 double crochet, chain 1 in each double crochet around. I'll work one more double crochet, chain 1 here, and then I'll join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4. So I feel like this is a good length to begin my edging. So to begin round 1 of the edging, we'll chain 1, that does not count as a single crochet, and we'll turn. In the join, which is right here, we'll work a single crochet, we'll chain 3, and single crochet. We're going to chain 4, and we're going to work a 3 double crochet cluster in the first chain. Now we'll skip the next double crochet, we'll skip this one right here, and in the next double crochet we'll work a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. Now we'll chain 4 and work a 3 double crochet cluster. We'll skip the next double crochet, and in the next double crochet we'll work a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and we'll keep working in this manner all the way around the round. I'm going to work another single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in this last double crochet, and then work one more 3 double crochet cluster, and now I'm going to join right in the chain 3 space. Oops, let me try that again. Right here in the chain 3 space. And that's the first round of the edging complete. So now we'll finish with the second round to the edging. We'll chain 1 and turn. Now in that same space, that same chain 3 space, we'll single crochet, we'll chain 12, and we'll single crochet in that same space. We'll chain 1, and in the top of that 3 double crochet cluster right here, you got to pull it a little bit. We'll work a single crochet, chain 12, and a single crochet. And we'll keep working in this manner all around the round. So in the next chain 3 space, which is right here, we'll work a single crochet, chain 12, single crochet. chain 1, and in the top of the 3 double crochet cluster we'll work a single crochet, chain 12, single crochet. Chain 1, and in the next chain 3 space, single crochet, chain 12, single crochet. Chain 1, and in the top of the next 3 double crochet cluster we'll work a single crochet, chain 12, single crochet. Now just keep working in this manner all the way around the round. Once you complete your final single crochet, you'll chain 1 and join to the beginning single crochet. Finish off, and it's time to weave in your tails. And there we have it, a piece of the summer night that you can keep forever. Before we part ways, if you've enjoyed this journey together, please show your support by liking this video and hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we're not just about creating here, we're about sharing. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thank you for spending your time with me, for sharing in this creation, and for being a part of our wonderful crochet community. Until our paths cross again in the next video, keep those hooks moving, and may your days and nights be filled with creativity, joy, and of course, unforgettable moments.